Welcome to the Cloud Application Performance Management trial, where you will be shown how to start alert notification. Once you select to launch the trial, you are brought to this Getting Started page. Now we are interested in starting alert notification in the Application Performance Management trial. So to do that, we need to open the Resource Group Manager here under the System Configuration icon. I'm going to spend a few minutes showing you around the Resource Group Manager and talking about it. The environment that you're monitoring might have multiple managed systems, and to organise the managed systems of the same type, such as the Windows OS, you assign it to a resource group. Then it's very easy to assign eventing thresholds to the resource group. The Windows OS resource group is shown here, along with all the thresholds here that are assigned to this resource group. The thresholds test for certain conditions and open an event when the conditions are met. So the real advantage of using alert notification is that you can configure policies and notifications around this event that is opened so that you are notified when the threshold is reached. You can create a new resource group by selecting the plus icon here, or you can choose to edit a resource group by selecting the pencil icon here. I am going to edit the Windows resource group. Now we are brought to the resource group editor. You can view the resources and thresholds that are assigned to the resource group, and the thresholds that are checked or have the check mark next to them are the thresholds that are assigned to the resource group. So you can remove this check mark so that this threshold is no longer part of this resource group. Now I'm going to add the CPU utilization warning threshold. So before I configure email notification or start alert notification, I need to save this update that I just made. Now in saving this, I am brought back once more to the Resource Group Manager. So I need to go back into the resource group that I just edited to check that my update is there. As you can see, my update is there, so now I can start alert notification by clicking this link here. Now we are brought to the policy editor, and you can see the Windows OS policy that's been enabled for this video. You're given a description of it, and now I can choose to add a rule to this policy by clicking this Add Rule button here. So I can choose to match for any incoming alert. Here are the predefined rules that have already been defined, but also you can add a rule by selecting this Add Rule, and you're given examples to help you along the way to create a new rule. So you click Save. Now I can decide to unmatch all rules, for example, or I can delay notifications so that we are not alerted until identical alerts amounting to 20 are reached, and that this occurs, the alerting will occur within this number of seconds, 160 seconds. I can choose recipients to be notified, and for this video I have chosen myself here. Finally, I can select when the recipient is to be notified. So each time the rule is matched, or only on the first match within an 8-hour period, so we're not bombarded, perhaps by email, or I can just escalate if the alert is not acknowledged by me so that it goes to another person. And this is set up here in the Add Escalation section. So I can choose that if the alert is not acknowledged by me, this is to be escalated after this period of time, and I can add a contact here who will be notified. In the next section, I can add an exception to the policy. So for fatal alerts, I want to be notified by SMS or voice. So I can add that rule there. So now we save our notification policy that we have set up. So here you can see a selection of notification policies that have been set up for the Windows OS. I've also created some sample notification policies. And what we're interested in now is the alert viewer. So here, if you're not viewing alerts, you can go here, just select this icon here, and you will be able to view the status of any alerts that you have set up that maybe not be current, they could be archived. Here's a selection of alerts that have been set up that are archived. So really the alert viewer is really useful for displaying all your alerts in one location, and then you can take additional actions to acknowledge the alert, or to create additional notifications, or even to dig down a little further to view more alert details. So now that you have seen how to set up alert notification, to view more detailed information about alert notification, you can view the video series on our Knowledge Centre here.
Thank you for watching this video from the IBM Academies. We really appreciate your feedback, so please feel free to use the comments box below. If you enjoyed this video, we would love you to check the thumbs up button. We have added several helpful links to the comments box which will take you straight to our blogs and other videos. Thanks again for watching.